This is the 2016 Triumph Bonneville Street Twin. This bike has been launched in Malaysia with a price RM55,900. Welcome to my channel, stay tuned with more info. Triumph has been introduced its new generation Bonneville family to the world in October 2015, with a D Street Twin Classic Cruiser sitting as the entry-level offering of the range with 5 new variants. Notably, the 2016 Triumph Bonneville Street Twin is in fact an all-new bike from the ground up, as no parts and components from the previous Bonneville are retained here. The most notable improvement here is the retro bike adoption of a new liquid-cooled 900cc parallel twin engine that generates 54 horsepower and 80 Nm of torque. The mill is paired with a new 5-speed transmission that also boasts a sleeper assist features. Besides the increased power and torque figures, Triumph also claims that the powertrain is 66% more fuel efficiency than its predecessor. On the surface, it is easy to see that how Hinckley has stayed true to the Bonneville's original identity by keeping the classic looks alive with its ribbon icon. No matter where we rode it, the Street Twin never fails to garner plenty of admiring smiles and glances, especially in some of the city's most hip and upscale areas. When we study the bike's finer details, and we'll start to appreciate how Triumph have modernized this classic brilliantly without ruining it. For starters, there's the full LED taillight and the alloy wheels, not forgetting that digital multi-info display that's cleverly blended into a retro-style single-dial housing. And just in case you were wondering, there's even a USB charging port under the seat too. Adding to the Street Twin's naturally cool looks further is the optional Bread Tracker inspiration kit outfitted on our test unit. Notable highlights here include the rigged bench seat that was more comfortable than it looked, the blackout handle grips, the scramble light brushed aluminium subguard, as well as the compact LED signal lights. Looks aside, the Street Twin biggest trump card in its list of new age things, and for all its siblings too, is its new liquid-cooled twin-cylinder heart. All new Bonnevilles benefit with this as it replaced the previous model's air-cooled iteration, allowing it to meet strict Euro 4 emission standards, wheels offering improved performance and efficiency at the same time. In the Street Twin's case, you get Triumph's new 900cc high torque unit that delivers 54 horsepower at 5,900 rpm and 80 Nm of torque at 3,230 rpm. All that is sent to the rear using a 5-speed transmission prime with a wet multiple-axis clutch engine drive setup as well. In the ride and handling session, the Street Twin again felt really sweet here. Though the tubular steel cradle frame and accompanying tubular steel twin-sided swing arm assembly are somewhat traditional, so to speak. The Street Twin only tips the scale at 198 kg dry, 11 kg less than its predecessor in fact. What deserved high praises here too were the Street Twin's kepada source suspension, as it granted it with a very sublime and plush ride. Much of this comes from the high amounts of travel offered by the 41mm front forks and twin rear shocks with a preload adjustability. Again, don't let outside appearance fooling you around into you thinking that single disc anchors aren't enough in slowing or halting this eager breed on its toes. In fact, the twin piston calipers grabbing the 310mm front disc and 255mm rear disc are easy to maneuver at the lever, even for a newbies. Wheels, the standard equipped ABS suit simply adds to that ease of control as well. On that note, it is also worth pointing out that the other vastly improved area of the new Bonneville lies in its array of new electronics. Besides ABS, you'll be glad to know that the Street Twin also benefits with traction control and ride-by-wire throttle control as standard features too. Surprisingly, they didn't feel too intrusive and, more importantly, not too artificial either. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel KamenriderVF3i and hit the bell button for more upcoming videos.